Right, how are you doing? Welcome to a Chatette. This Chatette is really going to be even more off the cuff and more crazy than usual, and I'm probably going to go silent, probably going to be pondering things. It's going to be a bit like that. I'm really sorry about that, and if it bothers you, then sorry, don't watch, kind of thing. But I want to upload this. I need to upload this. I need to get this off my chest, kind of thing. Basically, I'm going to tell you the story. This is take 2 of this, by the way. The first take, I ended up just like going stupid, but I'm going to go stupid still, but in a more controlled way. But let me tell you what's going down. Right, so I've been trying. Today, it's my day. It was my day off, so what did I do? Went out, you know, got some bits and pieces, had a bit of a laugh, you know, that kind of stuff. I went there. I just got to thinking about YouTube and stuff. I got to thinking about my channel. I got to thinking about my life generally. And to be honest with you guys, at the moment, like, real life shit is really kicking my backside, to be honest with you. It's really kicking my ass. And it's dragging me down a little bit. It's making me feel a bit crappy. But I had a pretty good day today, you know, generally speaking. I was doing alright. Now, I decided to do some vids, and I dug out my old PC from ages ago, and the idea is that I was going to do kind of like before, during, after kind of thing, and stick it all in one vid, and just sort of show you what I'd done, because I was faffing about trying to fix it. It was old, it was covered in dust, it was wrecked. Well, not wrecked, it was still all there, but obviously if you'd have turned it on as it was, it'd have probably blown up or something. So I cleaned it all out, I did all my thing, and I was doing vids, sort of going through that process. Well, when I got towards the end, I looked back at the footage and I thought, shit. I just thought, this is shit. I won't even watch this worthless shite. And I got real critical of myself. So I thought, maybe that's just me being a dickhead, right? Maybe that's just me being like too pessimistic or something. So I just left it and just put it to one side and started to think about it. Now, meanwhile, I thought, well, I would like to do some more gameplays. I'd like to do some Xbox stuff. Now, there's a game that I'd love you guys to play called Shadow of Memories, and I really want to do that game some justice. I really want to do a little bit of gameplay of that game and really show it off a little bit. So I sat down, I did my camera up, and I thought to myself, right, let's do that. So I did, and I did the film. I did a couple of games, you know, did Shadow Memories, did something else. Watched it back, and the white balance was a bit duff, you know, like kind of the standard thing. I went through a phase of my white balance being crap on some, you know, my videos and stuff, and so I thought, well, not brilliant. And I got thinking again, and I just thought to myself, do you know what, this is absolute wank, to be honest with you. It is absolute crap. And so I just hit the delete button. See ya. There was about 20 minutes of footage there, 25 minutes, something like that, and I just deleted the lot. I just went, up yours. And then another half an hour of that of the PC stuff, just delete it. Gone. See ya. Adios. And I just thought, no, I'm not going to upload it, because it's worthless. So I wrote it all off, basically, in a kind of, not in a rage, but in a kind of like, I just don't really give a toss. Just real dismissive of it. Now, sprinkled in amongst all this video malarkey, I was chatting with an old friend. Brett Badley will probably groan when he hears this, but it was one of my old girlfriends from a while ago. Her name's Mia, and if she is watching, hi. Our little chat meant a lot. I really appreciate it, and I'm really glad that you. I'm really glad that you was understanding and forgiving. You was really nice to me when you didn't need to be, and I wouldn't have thought any different of you either way. Do you know what I mean? The fact that you were so reassuring and nice meant a lot. Now, not you guys probably won't know me yet. She doesn't really have a channel. She doesn't really do anything YouTube related, but she's there, and I hope she's watching. But regardless, she was a real friend, and that meant a lot. Now, she said it when we was together, and she still says it now, and I should really listen. And what she says is this: she says that I'm very analytical. She would describe me as over analytical, in the sense that I analyse everything way too much. I look deep within, and I don't need to. Like, I will ask the eternal question, why? And then I'll ask why again. And then when every question is answered, I'll say, but why? But why though? And she said to me that, she actually said something which was really interesting. And that was that I've changed, and a lot of people who know me say that I don't change. She says that I've changed quite a lot, and she says it's quite surprising, the change. She says she's quite pleased with that change from her point of view. She says it's great to see me, you know, more upbeat and so on. And it kind of was like, it was really bizarre, because she doesn't necessarily, if she watches this obviously she'll fully appreciate the situation, but at the time I was kind of frustrated with the vids, frustrated with things generally. If any of you guys know Laura, the L word, then if you look at her channel, well, she doesn't have a channel anymore. It's deleted. It's gone. So I don't even know myself. But basically, you know, a lot of you guys are pretty perceptive, so you'll probably worked it out. But me and her are no more. Right, we're done. Right. So I just thought to myself, well, oh, she's totally deleted the channel. That's a bit bizarre. Anyway, I mean, we split up, but it was kind of amicable. It was kind of, you know, just the way, you know, he was like, "Yep, yeah, you're all right, no worries, have a good life, see ya," and it was all very amicable and stuff, sort of, ish. For a breakup, it was quite amicable. But anyway, she moved on pretty quick. Not that I'm ranting about that. I'm not going to rant about that. But she moved on pretty sharpish, and that's fair enough. Have a good life, see you in a bit. And she kept the channel up, and you know, she didn't do a great deal on it, in fairness, but you know. And it was kind of interesting, because I don't know when exactly it happened, but she's taken her channel down completely. If you guys look, maybe if you guys have any interest in her channel, or had any interest in her channel, it's gone. It's totally finito. Anyway, when I was going about my business today, I happened to bump into her. Well, I'm pretty certain I did. Well, it wasn't even a bump. That's the thing. I don't even think it was. I wouldn't have even classed it as a bump. To be honest, did she see me? What happened was, I was walking by, she was walking in the other direction, and it was like, she must have seen me. I'm a big lad, you know what I'm saying? She must have seen. Anyway, she was a bit. I think she was being ignorant, deliberate. But see, this is what I'm saying about being over analytical. Anyway, when I was talking with Mia about it, she basically just said, "Well, you're paranoid. You're over-analysing again. You're thinking too much into things." And she's kind of told it like it was, really, which is like, she's moved on, so you move on. Yeah, good point. But it was just so interesting because everything kind of came together all at once. I'd had a pretty bad time with the vids. I was thinking, well, these are all crap. I'd kind of been told not to get all worried about things, not get stressed out about daft shit that you can't, you're not in control of anyway. And then I had the situation where that was put to the ultimate test, and it all kind of came together. So my day has been really, really bizarre because it's like, calm down, and then I had to basically be put to that test of calming down. Because normally, in a situation like that, I'd be waving at her and jumping up and down and I'm here. But I didn't. I was very quiet and I just went about my business. And it was interesting. Now, I'm not about internet drama. And I don't want to cause drama. But I do want to say that I'm really grateful to Mia for what she's said. It hit home in a pretty big way, especially after the Laura situation. And I'm pleased about where I am at the moment, generally speaking, and that's fantastic. So I'm gonna start doing. I've got videos which I'm uploading slowly, kind of bringing them towards you slowly, and introducing them to you. Now I usually did maybe like 2 or 3 vids in a day, and now I've kind of reduced it down a little bit. So it's now going to be like, I don't know, it's probably going to be like 1 a day or something. But it's just purely because I'm so busy and stuff, and also I want to make sure that I do things right. And that's kind of what this video is about. It's kind of like starting, it's like I've turned another page. In 3 days, is it 3 days or is it 2 days? In 3 days, I'm going to be 31 years old. So, consider this video my first birthday, in the sense that I've turned the page. I've kind of moved on. I've kind of evolved. And I've evolved as a person and with my channel. So there you go. The quality of my vids is going up, and it's continuing to go up, and I'm so self-conscious of that now. But I've reined that in a little bit thanks to some kind of advice from an old flame. I hope she don't mind me saying that. So thanks to Mia. I know you probably don't want me to name you too extensively, but I need to at least give you some credit because you were good. You were spot on, to be honest with you. Also, I want to thank Brett Badley as well because he's been chatting to me recently, and mate, your chats are totally invaluable. The things that the shit that we was talking about, it was old school, mate. We were going back, do you know what I'm saying? And that's great. I'm so grateful. Do you know what I mean? It was good. It was good to go back. So what I'm saying to you guys is that this is the next step. This is like the next page in terms of the channel, in terms of me as a human being, in terms of everything. And not that I like to get deep, drama and philosophical on a vid. Not that as much as humanly possible, I want to be keeping it to video games. But if you'll allow me a little bit of self-indulgence, I feel that where I am now is I'm improving. I'm really feeling upbeat about the future. So there you go. Alright guys, so I'm going to call this a vid because I've obviously rambled on way too much, and thanks ever so much for letting me go through it all with you, and getting things off my chest, and thanks for watching one and all. So keep your eyes on my vids because they are improving all the time, and thank you very much. Take it easy. See you in a bit.